So there's a great little trick for doing poodle cuffs. You can comb everything down. I'll show you. Come around this side if you want to see. You can pull all the hair down, and on either side, you can feel the bone in the toe. If you pull your fingers down until you feel that bone, set your clipper on 40, and scoop out all that hair. It creates a nice little bevel for you that you just have to touch up a little bit. I'm just going to bring the leg line down. Huh. All right. And I've carved this out in here. I did half this dog in my demonstration earlier. I've carved out the rear here to give her a lot of angulation and really stylize the rear. Here. So I've switched from my semi-convex to my convex edge because with her fine hair, a convex edge is going to give you a better finish. So I'm holding my curves in reverse so I can do a nice concave curve into her tuck up. Stay.
There's some other ones on. Yeah.
So I'm giving the dog a little bit of extra style. We leave this hair here to really accentuate the rear and the pin bone and the angulation in there.
I'm sorry about that, Nate. That's okay. What color finger inserts did you get? Purple?
Ah. So when you're doing a poodle and you're setting in your lines and your contours, you want to make sure that you're accentuating the parts of the poodle that are important. Poodles are supposed to have a nice spring of rib, a nice round rib cage, so you don't want to flatten the side. You want to round it in into the underline. I like to come really tight off my clipper lines on the neck. It's just a little bit more extreme. It gives the dogs a little bit more elegance. Stay. Now, I have a different way of doing a poodle than some people. A lot of people like to work in a section at a time and complete it and move on. I'm kind of like, I jump all around and I keep whittling it down and I adjust everything to fit the overall finish. Especially on this kind of a dog. She's got a difficult coat. She's got a very soft, fine coat. So sometimes after I do something, I see something else that I missed. Excuse me. Now, on really soft coats like this, you can use a thinning shear to really smooth out some of your divots. I'm using the lightning line from Kenchi. This is my signature line. And this was designed to have 3 serrations on the tip of each tooth. So it's a very aggressive thinning shear. It cuts a lot. And it's great for smoothing out poodle coats like this and removing divots in the coat. Stay. Stay. You'll notice what I'm doing when she starts to move and I reach over and I touch her like this. Touching the dog in another spot of their body, when they start to get nervous about touching their feet or something, it distracts them and they forget that you're touching their feet, and it calms them right down. So I'm cutting in a little bit around the rib cage, just behind the elbow. And what I'm doing is by cutting in this line here, you elongate the leg a little bit because you separate the shoulder from the body, and it makes the poodle's legs look a little bit longer. It's really great if you have a shorter leg poodle. It gives a little bit of length.
Which means that we've incorporated like a standard definition used and
Drawings tomorrow. Shipping is included. It's $20 per ticket. I have tickets right here, right here, and it's to support GroomerTV USA. It's a good cause.
So you can see I'm doing a lot of detail scissoring. This dog has really, really fine coat. So the owner here, Kelly, she's going to use her in competition at some point. And I was telling her she's got to really work on her finish work on this dog because that's what's going to score her the extra points. So when you're lining up your poodle neck, for balance, you want the back of your neck to meet up with the back of your front leg. So it's all balanced. And to make it visually balanced, also, the slope on the back of your neck should line up, if you drew an imaginary line, should line up with the front of your back leg. Okay. So I like to flip the ear back and I look for pieces of hair that are going to be hanging down from the top knot. That's going to mess up that nice even line there. And I take my curves in reverse and I smooth this transition right into the top line so that there's no breaks in the line. Stay. Stay. And I'm flipping my curves over to do a reverse curve up into the neckline so that I contour the neck right in here, so it's more shapely. So you can see the shape, everything flows together. It's one continuous line from the top knot, down, around the back, around the rear, into the hock. It flows continuously. And I've got contours into the waistline, contours under the neckline, and that's what gives the elegance to this breed. It's the perfect combination of elegance and power, as said to me by a good friend of mine. And that's the toy poodle. Thanks.